Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about Trump and how his day isn't getting any better. So, if you missed it, Trump's appeal, his claim that he's immune to like everything in the world and can do whatever he wants, that was not accepted by the appeals court. But there's this whole other thing that's been going on that now seems to be kind of coming to a head. In the New York civil case, there's been a lot of reporting suggesting that Weisselberg is looking at taking a deal, looking at taking a plea agreement for perjury. Obviously, that would alter things. If Weisselberg admits to lying under oath, that changes things a little bit. Now, just in general, it's bad news if somebody who provided testimony on your behalf is then admits, to perjury. It becomes worse news when the judge involved in a case that you're involved in takes a very keen interest in it and sends a message that includes, as the presiding magistrate, the trier of fact, and the judge of credibility, I, of course, want to know whether Mr. Weisselberg is now changing his tune and whether he is admitting he lied under oath in my courtroom at this trial. I mean, that's a pretty direct question. And the judge goes on to kind of indicate that, yes, the article and all the reporting, it is focused on Weisselberg and claims about the size of Trump's apartment and stuff like that, and it's relatively minor stuff. The judge is indicating that the court may adopt the doctrine of, well, false in one, false in all. If you have lied about this thing in this instance and in this courtroom, we can't take any of your testimony seriously. That's something that would be incredibly damaging to the former president's case. And the judge says, I do not want to ignore anything in a case of this magnitude. So at the end here, what we have is a situation where the outcome of the New York case, it already doesn't look good for Trump. Like, it already looks like it's going to be bad. The judge taking an interest in this means that perhaps the judge is on the fence about it being bad and the absolute worst possible outcome for the former president, and that this might be a deciding factor. Because if Weisselberg lied under oath and is going to admit that, there's a whole lot of things that the court can kind of pull from that when it comes to the honesty of, kind of the entire defense, really. So it may be that thing that sends the decision over the edge into a very extreme penalty for the former president and the organization that was on the table, but nobody was really sure if it was going to be applied. The interest from the court in this might mean that they were on the fence, and this may be the deciding factor. Trump and the legal team have until Wednesday to respond, 5 p.m. Wednesday. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.